My name is Kevin Zellmer. I run business development and partnerships for Hearsay Social.
I'm Erik Clarno, VP of Major Account Sales at Box.
My name is Steve Patrizi, Chief Revenue Officer for Bunchball.
Suresh Khanna. I'm a VP of Sales at AdRoll.
Erik Kostelnik. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Monetization at Identified.
So the topic is monetization. If you're at a startup, how should you sort of just start thinking about how you're going to make money?
One of the things we would talk a lot about at LinkedIn was the concept of having revenue placeholders that were very visible to the audience for the consumer model, so that when you did suddenly spring on the monetization, it wasn't a jarring experience for the user.
I think it really starts out like baby steps. You can't piss off your customers, you can't piss off your users. So what is the most non-evasive way to start putting money in the bank?
You can't have a strong enough relationship between product and sales. If you should have blowout battles, but you should go and get a beer right after that, and you should make sure that you're best friends, because they're all product. How many product people are in here? So you never want to sell ads, right? You only want to give the best product experience, and the sport coat contingency up here always wants to sell something, right? It's who we are. But you got to figure out where that middle ground is, because there is a middle ground, and the quicker you find it, the easier this question becomes.
The question is that at what value do you sell that real estate at, and at what targeting can you do at a very early age not to alienate your customers?
I've actually never worked at a company that did ads, so it's always been about what feature set in the product is going to be compelling enough to pay for. We went through a whole process with the original sales team. It's really important for them to have a shared sense of the mission. Once we got that shared sense of ownership, we had a pretty synergized sales and product relationship.
There should be good doses of healthy tension, but ideally everybody is rowing in the same direction against the same goals. I think one of the things that worked really well at LinkedIn, and we do it here at Bunchball, is our weekly all hands meetings. Our CEO reviews. This is our vision. This is where we are going as a company. These are the values we subscribe to, and says it every single week. It drills it in your head, and you realize, wow, okay, we all are here signed up for this. I think that cultural piece from the top really sets a tone for how the rest of the organizations will play together. It's tempting to want to take the anecdotal approach. So someone comes in your office like, oh, this thing is just so wrong. But then if you look at the data tells a very different story. We do get quite religious around tracking all of that.
I think most sales leaders are hyperly sort of metrics obsessed. The way I pitch it is to my team is it allows me to not have to micromanage.
Our organization at Hearsay Social today is now uber metrics driven. Our marketing team, our sales team, and my BD partnership team, we all have the same numbers. Everything we do looks at the funnel. When our CEO gets on us, we all have to sit there like three kids that got our hands caught in a candy jar, because if one says they did it, the other two didn't, we all didn't do it. And we all have to take the blame together, and we all have to support each other, and it does work.
First and foremost, it's culture. We sort of have to have a unanimous thumbs up. Everybody who interviews the candidate has to say yes. I'd rather walk away than bring on the wrong person.
What are like mistakes that you can make in terms of maybe expanding the sales team too quickly?
It's better to hire at a pace you feel good about the quality, and make those people over deliver because you got the right people.
You have to be very careful on how you hire that first person and what their experience is, and make sure they prove to you that they've sold vapor in the past, because that is what you're selling.
Finding someone who's really smart and also has that thick skin. And I look at sales instincts, I think, because when you're selling vaporware, you're going to get turned down. This is like baseball. You're going to be in the Hall of Fame. If you have a 300 batting average, you're going to have no job if you have a 200 batting average. And so either way, you're getting hung up on 7 or 8 out of 10 times, if not more.
One thing that resonates to me is fire fast and hire slow. Everybody knows that they have to get their knees bruised and their fall over 10 times and have bad client experiences and have bad user experiences in order to grow. It's just something that's natural, but it's an incredible market out here, so a lot of great opportunities for everybody.
I'm Carolyn Betts. I'm the CEO and founder of Betts Recruiting. I really appreciate everyone coming out here tonight. The bar is still open. We have wine and beer and water, so if you guys want to hang out and continue to network, we'll be here.